Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I am just adjusting our P2P setup that we sort of set up at the end of last episode. I wanted to see if I could get this to work, possibly with filters instead. And then we would maybe do a different hatch for the other things if we need. I don't know. Just kind of seeing if this works. Hopefully, I could maybe get this to work with the thing. The problem we had last time is when I melted down a ingot to put half in there, and then blocked the recipe from working. So I'm curious if this will actually work. Now, I think I have this. I can't remember. I feel like those were like switched last time, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's try. We'll try one ingot. Oops, wrong one. So that will melt down one, and we'll see if it goes in. Alright, so... Oh, I forgot to... Just kidding. We're not ready yet. I moved the P2P, so they are not actually linked at the moment. Yeah, let's try. So input, and then the two outputs. I don't know why. The hum, or like the buzzing of that heat exchanger is just very satisfying for me. I don't know why. Alright, so that and that. So... does it go in? Oh, it did. It did. Did that actually do it? Did that actually work? Huh. Well, there we go. I wasn't sure if, like, the filters would recognize something coming in from P2P, but, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems to work. Alright, cool. Well, there we go. I am kind of curious. Yeah, actually, we are going to need a whole crazy amount of Americium. For sure. So, I think today I need to get breeder reactors up for the lutetium, so we're not waiting 87 years. Because if you think about it, and I'm probably going to need even more energy hatches, but if I wanted to do... Actually, the easiest would probably be... Let's see, Americium, we do molten Americium, right? Or, yeah, no. This is the plasma? Yes, the plasma would be the next way. Alright, so 500 million. And what do we have? 320. Is it... Oh, I don't know how much... I don't know how much each hatch... What does it say? Each energy hatch... Yeah, 89. Alright, so 16... So it does... You do 16 hatches, that is what? 16... I'm just trying to figure out what each hatch is worth. It's 40 million per hatch. Math is hard. Alright, so 40 million per hatch with a 500 million recipe. I would need 13 hatches. So at that point, it's just, we might as well go with just 16 hatches. So we do 16. I'm just trying to see how much Americium we're going to need. Alright, so that's for the hatches. 541. And I need a better storage system for these raw crystal chips too, by the way. Just haven't got around to it. Because I can do... I'm only using like the storage of that hammer to craft up more. So that's probably crafting up more now. But yeah, so that is those hatches. The input and the output hatches don't require Americium. They do require osmium, but we have plenty of osmium now. So that, and then all the casings. Now the casings are quite expensive. We don't have to upgrade the fusion coils, I'm pretty sure. But we do need 4 plates per thing. And say we need like 70 plates, or 70 of these, or... I don't remember how many I need. I think it was like 78 or something like that. Times 4, so... Yeah, you're looking at, say 300 Americium for the casings, and then what did we need for the hatches? Where is the... What did I say, 400? Yeah, we're gonna need about, what, 1,300? Say 1,300 Americium ingots. Alright, so that it just kind of gives me a... Say we need 1,300. About 1,000. We need about 1,000 more lutetium. Alright, so that kind of gives me a goal. I wasn't sure if it was like 5,000 Americium, 500. I didn't really know, to be honest. So, alright. What the? Where did I? How did I? Oh my goodness, I am just... I'm teleporting all over the place. Okay, so that gives me a bit of a goal here. I also want to get Neutronium up today. So, let me sort that out. Also, I did get a loot bag from somewhere. This one. For the coils, the electron flux coils, we got a loot bag. Let's see what we get. Well, I'll take that. That's really good. I like those. Alright, cool. So, let me do... I'm thinking... that. Maybe do this one first. So we'll probably do it in the Vulcanus. I can actually just use the trinium coils that we just broke down from the other one. But basically, this will only be used for that. Now, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we have just massive amounts of blaze and... What's the blizz? We have 4,000 blizz. I think that's still running. That's just slowly... just permanently running. No, it's not, because we had the... when I was messing with the power... Yeah. So that's one of the problems when I'm messing with the power. Like, if I want to upgrade my battery, like, there's a lot of machines that are permanently running that will turn off, and I have to go around and turn them all back on. And sometimes I miss them. So that is a bit annoying. Do we have our farm running? We don't. Why do I have my farm terminal? Oh, I was going to... I was going to build up some fertilizer. I figured it'd probably be better to build up a whole bunch of fertilizer and then turn this on. Otherwise, you're just kind of running it. And you're not getting as much as you can out of it. But, okay. So, I guess let me craft up a Vulcanus first. I think that'll be our first thing. And I'll probably just throw it over here. I could even share coils if I wanted to, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let me figure out what I want to do here, and I kind of want to just have its own separate thing, to be honest. That doesn't mess... Because if I connect it, when I put stuff in here, it's just going to use that. Which I don't necessarily have a problem with expanding our Vulcanus. But I do want to set up a whole separate one for Neutronium. Question, though, is... UV. Alright, we are starting to push the power over here. I got UV power here, UV power here, and if I throw in another one with UV power, we are pulling 12 amps. And that is testing all this stuff. I don't love how I have this all the way over here. Because that means if I want to upgrade these, I have to like upgrade all these cables all the way back. I really should have the blast furnace right next to the power source because it's one of the things you upgrade the most. So let me do a little planning here. What we want to do. Also, I'm just thinking we're going to have to upgrade our power as well. I didn't think about that. If we are permanently running a Vulcanus at UV power, we are definitely going to need more turbines. Alright. So, that's a little more complicated than I was thinking. Alright, decided to do the breeder reactors first, because the Neutronium is going to be a bit more work. And these are pretty easy. I don't even have to hook it up to power, just the A system. So, broken down, the reactors that we're in, the fluid nukes, and we're going to place them over here. Now, I have a design, and this is totally off the wiki. This is not mine. Let's see. I need 4 component hope vents. I broke all this stuff down, and since they don't stack, I threw them in a chest so I could transport them over here, as we can see. Alright, so there. 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 Alright, easy enough. And then, like, the rest is these 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We need 26 of these, I believe. I find it so impressive that people can figure this stuff out. I know they use, like, the reactor planner, but even that, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. What did I say? 18? I think that was 26. Doesn't feel like enough, though. And then that... No, I don't think that was enough. Need 3 more. There. There. I mean, a lot of it is just alternating, and you kind of get used to it. The patterns and stuff, but it's still crazy that people figure that out. So let me just double check that. That. And then same with that. And then that. Alright, so that is pretty much the reactor design. Probably will need another... No, I'm short. Here, let's do 10. Another design. We'll just expand this further out. I'm pretty sure I have a ton of channels available on this side. Although I could easily expand the lines too, now that we have the cables that do 128 channels. And where is... So, how do I want to go about doing this? Maybe here. Basically, we're going to do interfaces and conduits and filters. I'll craft up a massive amount of these. I don't know how many of these reactors we're going to do. I built a decently sized one to alternate all these reactors. Should just take a second. I think I got everything turned back on when I redid that building, but sometimes you just don't know. Alright, cool. So that interface, P to P. Okay, so we'll do... Maybe you should do this. We'll do this back here. Alright, let's go do this. Also, I know that this is not the most efficient way to do channels and stuff, but I don't know. I kind of like having like a main computer. But like subnets and stuff would be more efficient. That. That. Let me just double check. Yeah, we have like a huge amount of channels coming in. Like if I really wanted to, I could join these two and then have a 128 channel come down here kind of thing, and then split off up there if I wanted to. I'm sure I will probably redo this at some point. Anyway. Would have been much quicker if I just flew over here. Okay, so that should be connected. Let's do that. There. Also, I need a crafting card. And basically, I'm just getting the first one up, and then we will just basically copy it. Don't need that to show on the interface terminal. All right, quad. As we can see, I have quite a few fuel rods crafted up now. We'll just do... I actually don't need 64 in here. I really only need 19. Because that is what we are going to put in this. I guess I could have... I only needed one. Okay, so the usual... We'll turn that off. Extract, insert. I guess we'll do... How do I want to do this? Let's do the extract, I guess. So filter on... Extract the full thorium. Oh, there it goes. It just put it in. And then... Extract the quad depleted. That one. Right, and then we'll put that back in EA system. I think that's right. I guess we'll just do... It feels kind of funny, like... It feels kind of funny just turning on a reactor with a cobblestone lever, but it is what it is. Okay, so there is our breeding reactor. This has 19 quad thorium. Fortunately, it does take quite a few ticks, so this is why I want to get it going, and I want to expand this greatly. I think this is possibly the fastest. I think. I don't know any other things that have like 19 quad thorium. Oh man, that only gives us 2. Yeah. So I mean, well, if you think about it, once this empties out, we're gonna have 19 of these, so we're gonna get 38. I guess that's not too bad. 38 lutetium when this empties out, times, what do we want to do? 16? Is that crazy? That might be a little crazy. 8? Yeah, I think we'll do 8. But with that, I am just going to have to get a bunch more of these done. Which, it's just titanium and lead, basically. There is some platinum. But we have tons of platinum now. I think we had 20-something thousand last time. Yeah, 20,000 platinum. The only annoying bit is... Or, no, it's not annoying. What I was going to say is the mixed ingots, I actually was debating whether I should upgrade to a better ingot. We're doing, I think, this one, HSSG, stainless annealed copper, I think we're doing right now. I debated whether I should upgrade to like a 32 or something like. I think it was this one I was looking at, or I don't remember which one, 26. But in the end, I was like, yeah, I don't feel like it's worth it. Who cares if it's... Just use some more of this. Like, I don't think upgrading it to like that. I think it was that one I was going to do. Really is that big of an improvement. So, alright. Let me get all these done. It's going to take a lot of crafting up components. And a lot of overclocked heat vents. And then, yeah, we'll finish this room. Okay, I have been doing quite a bit of work on the reactors. I've gone ahead and got 8 of them. And that is a lot of manually placing these non-stackable heat vents. But I did it. We got it. We have 19 in each, and we can see 3,400 or 34,000. It's basically 34,000 seconds. And the last one was 37,000. So it took me about 3,000 seconds to put these all together from that one. Thankfully, everything is just auto crafting. But yeah, so that is our lutetium, at least part of it. The other bit, I have gone ahead. We've crafted up a second Vulcanus. Pretty easy. I have upgraded all my power to 2x Signalium, so this can carry 24 amps of ZPM. Now, the only kind of problem is that our capacitor over there only actually outputs 16 amps of ZPM. So if like absolutely everything is running, we might have a bit of an issue, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I just put pyrotheum. The pyrotheum is being crafted up because it's trying to fill an entire hatch right there. We got our output there, and then I have our neutronium dust being crafted. I think this is probably export bus with acceleration cards is one way to do it. I could do an interface with a crafting card. I think this is probably the easiest. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll just keep that going. Now, I may... Yeah. I think we're good. I was debating whether I wanted to... Oops. Oh, I just realized. Does this need a... Oh! Shoot! I forgot to put that in there. Dang it! Alright, I need to fix that. I need an input hatch for the radon. I missed that part. I guess we'll put it here. Alright, so we'll get this going and passive crafting our Neutronium, just because this stuff takes so long, and you need 48 per UV motor. So you gotta get this going. Otherwise, you are waiting a very long time for Neutronium. Oops. Thanks. And there we go. Got that going just permanently. And I have actually set up another thing so I can see if it's running or if something gets screwed up, if I'm messing with power cables or something like that. I don't forget. So I have quite a few things up here for my information panel. I don't know, I really like these panels. I think they look cool. Although the stored fluid, distilled water, probably should go over here with these because it's kind of connected with those, but oh well. Maybe we'll move it if I come up with more stuff. In the meantime, I've gone ahead and upgraded our, well, at least I think I've upgraded our assembly. I put the UV energy hatch. I thought I was going to need to replace the casings. Those are ZPM. I thought I had to replace them, but as I'm looking at the... Yeah, as I'm looking at this, it shows that it's at UV, so not sure if it actually did upgrade. I haven't tried any... I should just try a thing. I moved this over and I forgot to try it. Also, I'm also crafting up some stuff for yeah, I'll show it in a second. I just want to make sure this works. I actually don't need to stand right there. We'll see if it finishes. I decided to actually... Did it run? Oh, there it goes. Find wires. Is it running? Alright, it looks like it is not. Alright, so it looks like I probably do need to... Yeah, it should run if I... So even though it says UV, that is just the hatch. So that is good to know. I think I need 21 of those. And thankfully they are just casings. So let's get that going. Okay, in the meantime, I actually decided that I really need to deal with a byproduct over here, and that is the find it. Yeah, the fluorine-rich waste liquid that we get, just because the farm, which produces fluorine, is just not keeping up. So I thought I would go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to throw a distillation tower here for the waste liquid as well. Don't really need... I mean, phenol we don't really need. I mean, yeah, I could attach it to the tanks, but they have their own separate processes, so it's not overly complicated. Salt water we're pumping from Mars, I believe. No, Europa. Don't really need it. I figured the chrome, might as well. We'll just set that up. So I'm going to set that up. But what I've basically done is we got our calcium, we got our oxygen, creating quicklime. And then the quicklime is being put into this bus, which is quicklime, and underneath I got the fluorine waste liquid coming down into there. And that is producing the waste liquid and this fluorospar. So I had 16, this had 16 buckets in it. It was a full LV hatch. And we got 600 of that fluorospar, which is pretty crazy. So I need to set this up. So what is that? 200? I feel like that is a ton. I mean, I haven't done the math of what we're getting out of this. We're probably putting the same amount of fluorine in to get that. But I am going to... We're going to put the fluorspar in here. Don't remember... Oh, basanite. Probably don't need that on there. I'm not processing the basanite right at the moment. Yeah, so I'm figuring it's going to come out here. And I'll actually just add a P2P into... There's P2P. My bags are getting full. That. So I guess we need... I think we actually need to switch the tank, actually. Right? So as we can see, this is open. I don't have the farm running at the moment, but it was not keeping up with that. And I want to get it through all the thing. So we're going to switch this from output to a double. We'll do that to the input, and then we'll connect it to two outputs. Fluorine, where are you? Fluorine over here, right? Yeah. Alright, so that should work. And then... Oh, wrong place. That. Quite a lot of channels in this. Just this one little area is quite a lot of channels, actually. 17 plus 31. Right? Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, there it goes. Alright. So, in theory, I put this fluorospar, it should... Oh, we also have this titanium trifluoride that I've just never dealt with. Ooh, alright. Slight problem. Oh, click. Alright, so I think we just wasted a whole bunch of it. Because that hatch is nowhere near big enough for all the holy cow, that went... I didn't think that was going to go through that quick, but that is actually pretty large. Let's do... Sure, LUV. We have those from our... We have all that from our old fusion reactor. Alright, so locked fluorine. Alright, that hopefully is big enough? I don't know. We'll see. We'll test it out. Did the fluorine go in? I don't know. Yeah, alright. So we can see everything turned on because it got fluorine. Because fluorine was the issue. But I'm sure we just voided a whole bunch. Oh well, not the end of the world. Alright, but anyway, that is it for today. We got our couple things going. Passive crafting Neutronium. We got the energy hatch and everything. So, feeling pretty good about moving towards this. Now, I do need to work on the mysterious crystal. And I need to get this going. I'm thinking maybe I really don't know. I am going to need to increase our power gen, so there's a couple ways to do that as well. I'll have to look into that. Maybe zirconium. I could even do the largest turbine now. We have Americium. I could actually try that one to increase that. But I'm going to have to replace the hatch. But now we can do the hatches, so maybe we'll look into that. But anyway, that's going to be for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.